My name is Lolitha Kowa of Independent Media. I'm outside Khayelitsha court where Odwa, Jack and Nokuthula Matyeseni appeared for the rape and the murder of Lolitha Kowa. Now the NPA has just confirmed that a third charge of kidnapping has been added. The court found out that the people that live in the address that they provided as an alternative have said that they do not want them near them, and also that one of the state witnesses, which is a child, lives in the same address. So now the court has postponed the matter to the 20th of August, where a bail application will happen and also the alternative address will be given, and by that time it should be verified.
Name and surname, please, and designation, just to refresh our minds.
Erin Davzala, spokesperson of the NPA in the Western Cape.
Today we saw the third appearance of Odwa Jack and Nokuthula Matyeseni facing charges of rape and murder. Detailed to us the last, or rather the appearance.
There is another charge as well, which is kidnapping. So the charges they are facing is kidnapping, rape and murder. What happened in court today, we were supposed for them to verify the alternative address, which they provided in order for them to apply for bail. The court was advised that the investigating officer went to the alternative address and spoke to the owner of that property. The owner of the property deposed a statement telling the court that she does not want both of them in her residency. So as one of the reasons that we also oppose that them going to that address is that one of our witnesses, who is a minor, is staying in that address. So they also advised the court that they were not aware that that is the address, that the minor is in that address. So they will provide the court with an alternative address when we come back on the 20th of August.
But still believe that you have a strong case against the two individuals, but also looking at the nature and how violent the act was. Do you believe that you have a strong case and that they should remain behind bars, seeing that children form part of the vulnerable groups?
Look, the evidence that we have at our disposal points to the two of them, and it's an overwhelming evidence. It does not point to anyone else or anything happening outside the two of them. And that is the reason we believe that they've got a case to answer, and they will be given an opportunity starting from the bail application, the Schedule 6 bail application, which means the onus will be on them to show the court that is in the interest of justice for them to be released on bail. Obviously, we are going to oppose that bail application, as we believe that the case that the crime they've committed is a very gruesome crime. It's regrettable that it happened against a child, and that the child had to go through that process, whatever happened to the child, as well as the parents, as well as the broader community. As we have seen with the protests outside court, people are opposing their bail application or them being released on bail. I'm not sure whether you've heard that there are signatures that have been submitted in hard copy as well. We heard that there are also other signatures that have been electronic, which also will be in opposition to the bail application.
Understand that the baby girl has been laid to rest this past weekend. How is the family feeling?
To be honest, we are still grieving. We are seeking for any assistance that could avail itself to us as the family. But seeing that the community, the organizations, and the ruling party is standing with us, we are getting courage to move on a daily basis. It's something unusual, something that we never expected. So we are really not happy about what happened. It saddened us. However, when we see everyone working with us, coming to mourn with us, giving us the support, that makes us to be able to wake up on a daily basis and thinking better than the previous day.
It must have been quite difficult to see the accused before court today, but we will proceed to a bail application. Are you satisfied that we are moving quite quickly with him so far?
I am quite satisfied, I must say. And, it is always like a difficult situation to face when we always see them here in court appearing. We so wish we could get them closer. We can sit man to man and find out the real cause of this. We still need those questions. What led them to do this? What was the cause? Why did my niece deserve such a horrible death? It's really paining.
From my side, as the man, it's Women's Month. What can you say for every man out there in South Africa as we see that it's not only Lolitha's case, it's almost every woman and child that are being killed, that are being raped?
To every man out there, as we have already begun the Women's Month, my a word of advice to them is to respect our name as men and always try not to be selfish, not to overpower women and children. They also have their rights, and as we know that to all people before God, we are equal, and God has never given anyone an authority to act above the other people. So we as men, we need to find our stand. We need to understand that people who are around us, we are not dominant to them. We are equal.
Girls at least that they're not being welcomed. What is your reaction to that?
I am happy. I know that we cannot undo what has happened, and also the fact that they cannot bring her back to life. However, justice must be served for her innocent life. So I'm happy that they are not welcome to their address where the incident happened. They need to find out where to go after if they will be ever given bail.
It's still very much fresh for the family. How are Lolitha's parents coping?
Wow, it is sad. I must say, my brother doesn't sleep at night. I sometimes go to his room and find him still playing on the phone, trying to get something to disturb his mind. He's really not in a good state. More especially with the fact that that was his only child. So that was a precious gift to him. So I really understand. He's grieving, he's wounded, and I do understand.